All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's already been a long day, so we're just gonna get into this, try to survive, and we'll try to wrap up before the Xfinity race starts. So that's our goal. We'll go ahead and skip qualifying. I don't believe in qualifying. Our setup is good. It runs relatively fast. It's just the car doesn't rotate as well as I would like it to. But we're sending it anyway. Come on, Byron, what are you doing? What is Byron doing all the way back here in the pack? Almost crushed Timmy Hill. We use all the runoff. Yes, this is a Michael Turner classic. Yes, welcome. Welcome, Mason. Good to see you in here. Washed up the track a little bit there. Now we're going to try to survive Watkins, Glen. I have a feeling I'm going to get loose eventually, especially trying to hit this runoff here and just nail the wall. I'm sure the first place car is running away right now. I'm trying to get through this traffic. They're just a little slower than we are. Hey, that is legal runoff. Now, not nowadays. Nowadays, I don't think they allow you to run deep into one. But back in the day, all this was legal. They're pretty forgiving at this track. Do I like WWE 2K25? I didn't play 25. I bought 24. I actually bought it twice, because I accidentally bought the PlayStation 4 version and they wouldn't let me refund it. So I bought the PS5 version as well. And it's basically just a roster update. I mean, they add a few things here and there, but I'm not going to buy it. I still have the one from last year. I'm okay with that. Yeah, number one. It's a pretty common place for you. Beans! I don't know if that one had the energy. Man, I mean, I got like an hour of sleep, maybe. I just felt so sick last night. I had a headache. And I had to get up early this morning to go help build something. It's good. I'd rather get out early in the morning than just like feel miserable at home. Just gaming, yeah. I wanted to. I was either going to stream or I was going to record the race preview for Watkins Glen. I wrote it out completely. It's done. I have my images that I want. The thumbnail's done. I just haven't recorded the voiceover. And I don't think I will at this point. Maybe after the Xfinity race, I can squeeze a really quick race preview in and I can include the qualifying and practice times. They see the trailer for WWE 2K26. There's John Cena on the cover. I have not seen that, I don't think. Yeah, Biff's a big man. You can tell because his name's Biff. And that left front is taking a beating. I tried to become a big bean once, it didn't work. Once I started getting big enough to like want to buy bigger shirts, I was like, yeah, I'm done gaining weight. It was nice having the extra size, but it's not worth me buying a whole new wardrobe just to put on some muscle. Maybe one day, but I'm not going to replace my wardrobe right now. You use pit strategy on the road courses, meaning you flip the stages, or yeah, go Tigers. That's crazy. Yes, the king is dead has arrived. You pit as few times as possible. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm going to go as long as I can control the car. Hopefully we can make a full fuel load. That's what I would like to do. We have to only have 20 laps in stage 1, so... lap are we on? 8. And we have 27 laps of fuel. I'll probably come in at the stage break to go ahead and top up. I'm sure the AI will probably come down as well. Yeah, I knew that would happen. I had a bad feeling about that 07. Almost died there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have the best strategy. I think it'll just kind of work out with the stages. It's more authentic to run the stages, but personally, I enjoy running without stages. The Red Sox have been doing better, actually. I was pretty negative about them earlier this year, but since the All-Star break, they've done really well. They were on a 7-game winning streak. I don't know if that's still going on, but I mean, that's pretty good for this late in the year. And they were 3 games back. So, in striking distance, second place in the division. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, SVG versus the field. But Biff, did you see practice? Xfinity practice? I am not on relaxed cautions. Relaxed, like cautions hardly work in this game anyway. I understand why you run relaxed cautions, because sometimes if people just like run off course or miss the chicane, it'll bring out a caution. I had that happen a lot yesterday. I was trying to record some gameplay for a potential race preview, but I didn't end up doing the race preview. You missed practice? Yeah. SVG wrecked 2 people. He wrecked Christian Eckes and Sam Mayer in turn 1. Just drove through them. Completely drove through both of them. Like, insanely stupid move from such a talented guy. So I don't know what happened. Maybe he just missed his downshift, thought he would have a little more engine brake. I don't know. It was rough. So yeah, he's probably having to go to a backup. So watch for SVG to probably come from the back of the field. Yeah. You should be able to find a clip of it on Twitter. It's pretty awesome, actually. He takes out Christian Eckes, and then he tries to rejoin the track and drives right through Sam Mayer. Just left hooks him. It's crazy. Dale reached out and took the wheel. Yes, sir. Uh-oh, I'm in the grass. I love that chicane so much. I used to be able to nail that almost full speed, especially in the truck. I don't know what it is about the truck, but it races very well here. Oh, well, we have a caution. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. We'll stay out. Yeah, Xfinity practice. It's awesome. It's really kind of frustrating because these guys are trying to, you know, secure their spot in the playoffs. And we have SVG, a part-timer, just destroying them. Luckily, I don't think the other 2 cars received that much damage. I think SVG got the worst of it. Yeah, Michael, that's definitely the right call. I should have done that after yesterday, because I had to rerun the race several times because cautions kept coming out right here in the dogleg. Or bus stop. Yeah, I guess that's how most people refer to that. Yeah, it was, I mean, it was a pretty good pit maneuver, though, especially when he came back down and hit Sam Mayer. I mean, just 10 out of 10. No notes. Oh my goodness, what was that? I think Chris Buescher almost murdered us. He got very close. I love the 7-turn layout of Watkins Glen. Like, don't get me wrong, like the 11-turn is fine. Oh, Chase Elliott around. Yep. Hey. Well, I mean, we could restart it. Do the relaxed. I think that's what we do. I think we had a good race going. But I think we go back and we turn on the relaxed cautions. Give me a moment. My wife is bringing me Chick-fil-A. Fantastic stuff. All right, how do I do this? Gameplay, maybe. Relaxed yellow. Save and continue. Well, hopefully this doesn't bite us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Getting some Chick-fil-A, baby. Hopefully just some nuggets. Hopefully a large fry. Honestly, I hope she doesn't bring a drink because I have a giant monster. 24 ounce. Michael says relaxed is required. Yeah, I mean, it took me several attempts, so like maybe 5 attempts to get a clean, like 13-lap race the other day. Just yesterday, actually. So I believe you fully. Michael Turner knows a thing or two about 100% races. All right. Take 2. We had a good race going, but yeah, those cautions were a little frustrating. I love it. We have Jeff Gordon spotting Jeff Gordon's car. Come on. Now, turn 1 right there on the inside. I spin a lot there. I get over aggressive and I try to cut back across the grass, and it just spins me right around. Ow! Welcome back, YouTube account. We restarted. We turned on relaxed cautions, as Michael Turner prompted us to do. Gently urged us to. We had a couple cautions come out, and it was breaking up the flow of the race. So we went ahead and disabled it, started over. Come on, Corey. Come on. Get out of the way. Woo! We threw it in there with some extra sauce on it. Found a rip of a NASCAR DVD you grew up watching on YouTube. What's so wild watching it again? Was it one of the end of the season videos that they used to do, like the recap videos, or like a race or something? Because I remember they used to put out a season in review video, and I used to watch my grandfather's copy. He had it on VHS, It had Alan Bestwick, and they would just go over the season from Daytona to the end. NASCAR Adrenaline. Interesting. What will they think up next? Overdrove it a little bit. That was so much fun. Only an hour long, but it was so good. Well, let me have to give that a look. I have the time. Oh. I have a phone call. I will be right back. I have to go pick up the chicken. Chicken. Oh yeah. I'm trying to sabotage us today. We are back. We have food to be delicious. Perfect. If I wreck, it's because I'm eating. We paid for the track. We're going to use the whole track. It's time to eat. All right, time to break. Oh dear. Let's sneak some food down. Fantastic. Yes. My hands are going to get slippery from the the chicken oil, the chicken grease. And I'm going to cause a sport ender. I'm going to flip Ryan Newman into one of these RVs. Hey, chicken grease. It's all the rage. All the kids are trying it. We're 16 and a half seconds back. Runoff. We're taking the runoff. Woo! We don't gain that much time. We're keeping our speed up. That's kind of sad. I thought it benefited us way more than that. Oh, dude, I've been racing this whole time. Oopsie daisy. Oh yeah, I've been racing so good. I don't think we passed anyone, so you guys haven't missed anything. But I nailed that last lap. That was pretty good. We can go faster, but it felt good. It looked good. It was the fries. They distracted me. It also doesn't help that I have a Dr. Pepper, a foam cup of Dr. Pepper now, in front of my scene selector. The odds were stacked against me. That's because I was eating. We almost died there. I use it all. I do not care if I slip 2 tires or more off, because that's how they used to run Watkins Glen. Used to, you could run one as deep as you wanted to. I wish they would bring that back. It's much more entertaining seeing the cars keep up a ton of speed. What is going on in front of us? Oh my goodness, Alex Bowman, what are you doing? He did not have to check up like that. We were fine. Alex Bowman. He's on my list. He's on my list.
Oh, great. Great, we have damage. Thank you, Alex Bowman, you idiot. I have to come down now. There was no reason for him to check up that hard. I don't care. I don't care, Jeff. Just fix my car. Alex Bowman killed us. Be fine as long as we don't go down a lap. We're probably going to go down a lot. Yeah, I didn't mind the speeding penalty. It gave me time to consume a couple chicken nuggets. But we're going to have to come from behind. Now, as long as Alex Bowman doesn't interrupt us again, we should be good. Probably to the end of stage 2. Hello, Doodlebug. Not our best set of corners. I just want this stage to be over. Oh, we're only halfway through. Yeah, I was busy earlier today. I didn't really have time to eat. I had somewhere to be. And I made it. I did what needed to be done. And I returned. And now we're here. Yeah, that's been my day. A very short summary of my day. The chicken's just looking at me like, eat me, please. Oh, yeah. Passing for position. I am speed. Oh, yeah, 38th. That's good stuff. Come on, come on, 37th. 37th. Oh, yeah. Yeah, practically Canada. If it's north of Manhattan, it's upstate. Upstate New York starts in Washington Heights. All right, 36th, baby. Look at us go. We are just zooming. We might be able to pit again. Like, even though we're down a lap, if we can catch up to the leader wherever he is and unlap ourselves and be the first car one lap down, that would be a huge win for us. Peak Michael McDowell in the 34. Well, we just passed the 6th place car. Woo-hoo-hoo. Seems like Kurt Busch is having a good day. Running up in the top 5. Closing in on the top 5. We may be 25 positions back, but we're closing in. I wanted to make that pass right then. Oh, we're bouncing. We're bouncing. Oh, I'm plowing dirt. Allegedly, if I take some of the weight out of the front of the car and take off 20 pounds of spring off of all 4 tires, I can clear those a lot easier. So it would make it easier to cut the corners. So I may have to investigate further. Bobby Carter in front of us. We got to run down Bobby Carter. I see him. We're going to catch these guys here, so I just need to go ahead and get on the brakes. All right, we're about to get our lap back. We are about to get our lap back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was almost really bad. Four laps remaining. Eric Jones kind of holding us up here. I really need to get my lap back here. You can take your hand off the wheel to take a drink. That's good. I can't really do that. We'll just need to pause. Oh, we're almost done with this stage, so during the stage, I'm going to eat as much as I can. Real life pit stop. Oh, baby. Nope. That's right, we're back on the lead lap. Like it never happened. Like we never slammed into the back of Alex Bowman and then sped entering pit road. We would probably be in the lead by now if we hadn't, though. Yeah, I can't afford to pit before the stage. I have enough to make it through the next stage. So I could technically stay out. But just to stay on fresh rubber, I think we're going to pit anyway. What is going on in front of us? What is going on up here? Well, I did my good deed for the day. Somehow we avoided Austin Dillon. And straightened out Corey LaJoie there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's that Corey LaJoie curse. All right. Last lap of stage one. Yeah, not our best lap. No surprise there. '21st, we'll take it. We will take it. Good recovery. Good recovery. This gives me the perfect time. Not ready yet. All right, we're good. If I was trying to run away with it, I would definitely play the fuel strategy differently. I consider doing this on NASCAR 05 because, I don't know, Watkins Glen's fun to drive in that game. And there's no stage brakes. I know you can turn them off, but that's just how it was back then. I loved when they ran the road courses with stages but didn't take stage breaks. They only did that for like 1 year, but it was fantastic. Actually brought back a ton of strategy to the road course races, whether you wanted to do a two-stopper or a three-stopper. All right, 13 laps remaining in stage 2. We definitely could have stayed out. Stage 2 is even shorter than stage 1. Welcome back, PH14. Michael Turner here in the chat with us. He's the madman. He 100%'s every race. I only do this like once a week. It's going well. We went a lap down earlier. Now we're just trying to fight back through the field. That was a good lap. The leader ran a pretty good lap too. Oh my goodness. We almost died. Yeah, Michael's big on those 100% races, so it's very likely you heard him talking about it. It's fun, but after about one of these, I'm like, yeah, okay. I've had my fill. We're just focused on trying to finish with plenty of time before the Xfinity race. Hopefully we'll finish with at least 40 minutes before the race starts. Because if I stream the Xfinity race, I would like to have time to set up for that. Pretty sure it was Talladega. It could have been Talladega or maybe Daytona. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Back down the track, please. Completely missed that corner. Yes, I am on controller for this. We're not catching the leader like this. The Dirt to Daytona is going pretty well. I'm enjoying it. The biggest issue we have right now is the steering sensitivity is a little too high. A little too high on the Cup car and somewhat the truck. So I think we've already turned it down to the minimum, but I need to, I guess, maybe go in the emulator settings and turn it down even more. It's just a little aggressive right now. You barely touch the controller and the car turns like 90 degrees. My dog was sitting on the controller cable. It would have been really bad if the controller had unplugged. Oh yeah, that was a good lap. Yeah, I've made it all the way to the Cup Series. We're in our first season in the Cup Series. So we still have a long way to go in terms of improving the car. Yep. Yeah, the trucks were pretty fun. I enjoyed the truck series. Even when we were struggling, it was still fun to try to figure that out. What was that? Oh, he didn't wreck. He got completely sideways, but didn't wreck. Oh, there's Byron. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, it's now been a little over a week since they took down the servers. Yeah, those folks on the carnival rides are definitely still spinning. It makes sense why they wouldn't, you know, program it to stop every once in a while, but like, it's moving pretty quick. And the Ferris wheel is moving very, very quick. So it's like, this is a carnival for freaks, you know, people that want to punish themselves. At Baxter Fairgrounds. I can remember that because it's the season ender for the Dirt Series. There's Newman. There's Newman. Has anyone ever told me that I sound like Jeff Fabiano? I have never heard that. But Jeff Fabiano was once in one of my streams a long time ago for NASCAR Heat 2, the launch day of NASCAR Heat 2. And he said I had a good voice. So, if what you're saying is true, then Jeff was kind of complimenting himself. Which is funny to think about. Come on, Newman, come on. Yeah, I would have to go hear Jeff again. But But I mean, it's my voice, so I'll probably be a little more critical. I've heard it a lot throughout my life. All right, we're in second. Oh, thank you, PH. Oh my goodness. I hope that's a good thing. Okay, Denny and I are racing for second place. Eric is just out here by himself. Ow, ow, ow. That outside wall. Solid. Eric was out front yesterday when I ran some shorter races. So they just have his AI jacked right now. Oh, yeah. Coming to 2 laps to go in stage 2. $19 laps of fuel currently. Yeah, I mean, we should probably come in. Might as well get the last pit stop out of the way and be on cycle with the leader. Even though I don't really care to lead a whole stage. We may just follow behind Almirola if he gets out of the pits first, or if we can let him by. Have someone to pace off of. And then once we start lapping, I'll take the lead. How are our tires doing? 56 in the left front. I mean, that's not bad for, you know, just one stage. It could be worse. It's funny, most other tracks, it's the right front that just disintegrates. If you're spinning the tires, maybe your right rear. Slow down a little too much. I was waiting to see if we could downshift again. Cooked it a little too hard. All a part of the plan. We held on. We held on. All right, not bad. We had to drive the leader down, but we got there once the tires started to wear. All right, everyone done with the stage? Can I continue? Yes, we used all the runoff there. 50 laps remaining. Good heavens. I'll just go ahead and pack it. It doesn't matter. We're back to 4th. That's fine. That's perfect. Perfect. As long as we can stay right here for a few laps. until we can start lapping through the field. Okay, or I'll just take the lead. No, actually it doesn't. It's much easier for me to hold the triggers than it is the face buttons, like I had to do on the Dirt to Daytona. That was horrible. Makes my thumb hurt really bad. This, not so much. Well, I thought they were going to keep it close. I guess not. All right, here they come. They're catching back up. I didn't even want the lead there. Denny just ran turn one really weird. Now we have to make one more pit stop. That's right. I don't think we can save that much. Worth it. They gained so much time doing that. Just don't pay attention to Eric Almirola right on my bumper. You want to see more of them? I wouldn't want more than we have now. What I would do is I would keep Watkins Glen permanent, and anything else is on the table. We can keep Sonoma just because it is a legacy road course, but I don't like Sonoma as much as some of the other road courses they go to. Yeah, try them all. I would love to see the Daytona road course come back. I just like that track because of the Rolex 24 runs there. And it's awesome. The Roval's pretty entertaining. I've had tickets multiple years. I just never make it. Maybe one day. And like, you hate the street courses, but purpose-built road courses are way better. Yes, 100% agree on that. I wouldn't mind the road courses as much if we were still in the Gen 6 car. But the next gen, even though it was built to like race on road courses and tighter tracks, it drives really boring. Like, it's not as entertaining as seeing the Gen 6 car slide around. That Gen 6 car put on some crazy races, especially back when Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr. were just dueling at every road course. Man, great times. I liked, I think it was Denny Hamlin's idea to, if they're going to run a street course race, find a way to make a street oval. Like, find a way to make the track banked, like an actual oval. And, you know, I'm not sure how they would do that. I'm sure maybe they could, like, bring in, like, giant steel plates, coat them in asphalt, and assemble a track, maybe. I don't know. They have engineers that could figure it out way better than I could. But that would be crazy. A street oval. Oh, yeah. Yeah, at F1, I mean, it's just a whole different level of engineering and strategy. Yes. Did I see that they came out with a new Mafia game? Like Mafia the Old Country or something? It looks pretty good from what I think I've seen of it. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Oh, that was a slow lap. Wow. We almost died. That was terrifying. The one thing I've seen that might be a negative, even though it won't impact gameplay very much, is apparently you can't swim in the new game. And so some people were upset about that, because the old game had swimming animations, but this one, you just stand in the water. It's a pretty odd thing to nitpick about. Oh, we can't swim. I'm sorry, Michael Phelps, you know. Go swim somewhere else. There's 2 cars on pit road. I wonder why. If they had mechanical issues. Well, we did see 1 car blowing up earlier. Probably that person, whoever that was. Yeah, what's this swim in a driving shooting game? Some people apparently. They had this giant conspiracy, like, oh, if they remove swimming, they probably didn't spend enough time on the rest of the game, and it's not going to be polished. Oh, blah blah. You know, some people just like to complain for the sake of complaining. They were on pit road when you joined. Yeah, it might be one of the ones that blew up. Oh, Austin Dillon, I think, blew up. That was one of them. So if we're able to make it to green flag pit stops, we'll be able to check and see. You're gonna be mad if SVG wins tomorrow. That's what Braden, the NASCAR fan, said. I agree. I won't be like, if it's a competitive win, the race was great, other people got a chance to lead, and SVG just pulls it out. Okay, I might be a little upset. But if SVG dominates the race and no one else even gets to pass, I will be upset. Not because I dislike him. It's just I just want to see a more competitive race. So like, if he still wins, fine. Just please let the race be competitive, please. Because Sonoma, I thought, was really good for a Sonoma next gen race. I thought it was a really good race. Second place and back. But SVG just ran away with it. I don't think he ever pushed his car past 90% either. I mean, he looked in control the whole time. Yes, yes. It's pretty crazy. I think at Iowa, he brought out 2 cautions by himself. And it's like, come on, man. You've won 3 times in this series, and you can't handle an oval. Thank you, Braden. Thank you so much. Yeah, we try to go live and upload as much as we can, so there's a relatively steady stream of content. Like if I can't get a video uploaded or a live stream, then I'll try to upload a short or something. Yeah, you hope he wins in an oval soon, but Buddy can't help but spin. Yeah. I mean, even the best drivers are spinning, but it gets ignored if you've won, 3 races in the season. It's not as bad. 3 oval races, I should say. Turn on the notification bell. Man, Braden's going to be in here real fast. Well, after this race, we're probably going to be live again to do our watch-along of the Xfinity Series race. We don't show the actual TV broadcast, but I do show highlights during the watch-along, and then I have a custom-made leaderboard. And that's still a work in progress, but it works. And so we just follow along and talk about the race or anything else that comes up in the chat. It's pretty fun. I think we had almost 2,000 people in the Cup race watch along last week. It's definitely our most viewed stream. Each week. Once this race ends, I'm pretty much immediately going to start making the. Yeah. What happened to Byron for sure? He just doesn't run well here. I was in the middle of a thought and. Now I'm never going to complete it. That's fine, though. %65% on our left front. Our right sides aren't too bad, but we're going to go ahead and replace all 4. We're going to run as long as we don't wreck. If we start to get like wrecking loose, then yeah, we may just go ahead and bring it down. We're almost in our fuel window. The car almost came around there. SVD's clutch usage works good on road courses. Yeah, my pedals have a clutch, but I only have the paddle shifters. I don't have an H pattern or a straight shift attachment. So, like, I can still manual shift on my wheel, and you know I did on iRacing. And the paddles are fun to use, but it's just another level of immersion to have an H pattern shifter or a straight cut if it's like the next gen. You grew up a big Jeff Gordon fan, love the 24 car. You don't know what it is about Byron. It makes it hard to want to be a fan. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I think it's Hendrick's fault. They've always kind of somewhat made their drivers softer. Like Jimmy Johnson hardly, you know, had emotion at certain points in his career. Very bland. Even Dale Jr., one of the most, you know, personable drivers, was Hendrickatized. That's what you're gonna call it. He was pretty bland. You know, they made him shave. And yeah, he eventually got used to being at Hendrick, and the personality came back. But like Chase Elliott, not a lot of personality there, at least week to week. I mean, he's shown bits of it. He seems to be an interesting enough guy. You know, he likes snowboarding. He likes piloting his plane. You know, that's all cool stuff. But somehow he's the most popular driver. Kyle Larson, he has a lot of fans, but also a lot of people that don't like him. And Bowman, some people just don't understand his sense of humor. I think Bowman's hilarious. Yeah, I think it's Hendrick's fault. I don't know what kind of policy they have in place, and it doesn't, like, so I got to speak to Jeff Gordon one time, and I asked him, like, knowing what you know now, being in the media, because back then he was an announcer, like, what would you have done differently in your career as a driver? Or, and then I phrased it as in, like, what advice would you give to younger drivers? And he said, put yourself out there. That was the gist of his answer, was be more available, put yourself out there, you know, be all over TV, and, you know, show some personality. That was Jeff Gordon's statement. So, you know, he's executive vice chairman of the company. So you would think he would be pushing that to his drivers, but I mean, Chase Elliott didn't even want to participate in the Netflix series, whatever that's called. I still haven't watched that. I watch NASCAR week to week. I don't really, you know, care to watch a behind the scenes, you know, season later thing. Well, there's a video of that. He did a Q&A with veterans and active service members back during the COVID year for the USO, and I was able to ask him a question. I think I've uploaded that to my channel. If it's not, it's on Jeff Gordon's channel. He also uploaded the whole video call. I think, uploaded the 30 seconds I had with him. It was pretty neat. I just happened to check my email, and I had an email from the USO. It was like, hey, you want to come talk to Jeff Gordon tomorrow? Like, yes, I would love to. And I almost forgot too. It was crazy. I'd already worked like a 12-hour night shift. Got home and immediately had to hop on the call. I doubt it. If Jeff Gordon could change anything about his career, it would probably just be to not hit those exposed walls that didn't have the safer barriers. That way he wouldn't have messed up his back. Because if his back was, you know, not injured, he probably would have raced a few more seasons, if I had to guess. Because that was a big portion of his later career, was the back spasms he would have. Oh yeah, I see Austin Dillon on pit road. That's hilarious. The issue he had, I believe, with Indy, you know, that's where he originally wanted to go, was that it was already, at that point in his career, it was a pay-to-drive situation, kind of like ARCA is today. I mean, really, all of NASCAR, outside of somewhat the Cup Series. But even the Cup Series is, you know, has a few pay-to-drive teams. So basically, if your last name, you know, wasn't famous or rich, then you weren't going to get a seat. So Jeff decided to go to NASCAR. F1 would have been interesting. You know, he had an open invitation. And he was arguably one of the most famous drivers in the world in that time period. So everybody wanted their hands on some of that Jeff Gordon money. I mean, NASCAR used to just print money back in the day. Yeah, back issues. I mean, even if you take care of yourself, it can just be genetic. You know, you may have back problems. Like, my back is not great. I've been to physical therapy several times for my back issues. I actually have a back brace right next to me. And so a lot of times when I run these longer races or do a longer stream, I throw that thing on. Because the more my back starts to hurt, the worse I drive. Which honestly, my back is starting to hurt, but it should be a lot worse than it is. So I'm glad it's not too bad. I was out doing a lot of labor outside this morning. And my back is quite sore and stiff. Especially after not sleeping last night, except for like an hour. I think I slept from like 10 to 11 p.m. How many laps do we have? 12 laps of fuel? We can make it to the end from here. But yeah, I think we'll run a little longer. We have a huge gap back to second place. The field needs to use all the runoff like I'm doing. It's definitely more efficient. You had shingles in October 2011? Shingles. Oh my goodness. My grandmother dealt with shingles for years. They just wouldn't go away. And yeah, she was in a lot of pain. Thankfully, I've never had that, and hopefully I never do. But I've heard they are pretty bad. Yeah, I just deal with like general back pain, not like spasms or anything. Thank goodness, because again, from what I've heard, I haven't experienced it firsthand, but back spasms sound like they're horrible. My doctor in physical therapy actually struggled with back spasms, and I think it cut his baseball career short, which is why he went into physical therapy. He was a good guy, though. Uno momento por favor. Oh, let's break. Hey, Joey Gase. What are you doing, buddy? Fella. Yeah, they sound terrible, and from what I saw my grandmother go through, it's she was a very tough lady, and she hardly ever showed that she was experiencing pain, but there were times where the shingles would even, actually make her noticeably in pain. And she lived the last decade of her life without a shoulder. She had no right shoulder. So her arm didn't connect to anything. That was a tough lady. Let's break. I'm being very gentle with the car. I know one of the worst pains I've experienced. I mean, not even recovering from surgery was that bad. It was when I got a deadlifting injury. So the Army forced me to deadlift weights that I was not strong enough to pick up correctly, using proper form. So I arched my back and did 20 reps. And I had to take off and miss 5 days of work because it hurt to breathe, it hurt to stand up, to sit down, even just laying down hurt. I think that's the worst pain I've experienced, and that, thankfully that is the extent of it. I haven't broken a leg or an arm. I'm incredibly lucky for that. You've been blind in your eye since December 2023. As you told me about your retina, the same thing happened to my grandfather. Yeah, both of his eyes on the same night detached, and they were able to partially repair one of his eyes. The other one, they were not able to. That's crazy. The human body can be quite fragile. We take it for granted, how good we have it. Even if we have our own aches and pains or illnesses, there's always another guy. There's always the next guy. I saw a lot of that at physical therapy. A lot of people could barely walk. And, I'm in there, I may be in pain, but I can still get around. And, I'm not hunched over doing it. There are some people in there that are in tons of pain, and honestly, I don't know how some of these people continue to work. One of the ladies was a cashier at Hardee's,
And, you know, they have to get in early in the morning and work until, I don't know, maybe 3 p.m. around here. So it's a long day, a long shift. And she practically crawled through the front door into the physical therapy office. Wasn't far away from it, that's for sure. But I mean, out of all the people on Earth, someone out there does have it the worst. I don't know if they know that it's them, but it would be really depressing to find out, like, oh yeah, no, your situation is the worst. All right, we have a very decent lead on second place. 6 laps of fuel left. Left front's at 27%. Getting pretty worn there. Oh yeah, the car is sliding around. This is kind of what the default setup feels like on fresh tires. The default setup turns better than the one we're running, but this one is just very stable. It just doesn't turn very well. My only complaint. $19 laps remaining. Yeah, almost set to go. Oh yeah, we definitely have to pit, Justin. Michael's been keeping an eye on the strategy. If you see Michael in chat, he's the guy. He knows things. He does exclusively 100% races. So this is his territory. I need to check and see where they're racing next weekend. It's this race, one more, and then I think Daytona. All right, 5 laps of fuel remaining. We still have a little left front to use. I'm going to use it and abuse it. Isn't it Richmond? Ooh, it might be. Now, back in the day, the race before the playoffs or the chase was Richmond. But now it's Daytona. So, yeah, maybe it is Richmond next week. That would make sense. I think that's the one last year that Austin Dillon wrecked Joey and Denny Hamlin. Maybe. It was awesome. A moment in time. Iconic. Have they pit behind me yet? No, they haven't pit either. So if they're not pitting, I'm not pitting. Thankfully, the caution hasn't come out either. Because then I'm sure someone back there is pit already. They would leapfrog us so fast. That race was Richmond. Yeah, that was awesome. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I wanted green flag pit stops. We had a massive lead, and now it's gone. Out the window. I hate it here. Who cares? Let's advance
Oh, great. We lost 2 positions. Oh, I'm so happy. Why couldn't we just run green? We had a great race going. I had to say something. I had to go and say something. My eye hurts so bad. Oh, I need to blink. No, we just have to keep him close. Yeah, that's how it goes. All that work lapping people out the window. Who knows? Maybe it saved us a speeding penalty or something. Plowing the field. Turn. Overdrove it a little bit there. As long as we keep it close, we just need the tires to wear a little bit more. That was a pretty good lap, pacing off the leaders. Oh, we're reeling them back in. Worth it. That was very dangerous. Oh, baby. Taking second place back. Oh, my goodness. I had to go for it there. We completely missed the bus stop back there. That's fine, though. And we didn't get a penalty. That's all that matters. No penalty. It didn't even happen. Oh, wow. It was a 107. I know with this setup, a 105 is possible with a slight tweak. Yeah, we just have to hold this now. The car just won't turn. It's fast, and it's stable. It just doesn't turn very well. A lot of understeer, which we make up for by going off the track constantly. Yes, yes. We had a huge lead, and then a caution came out, but luckily, you know, we were able to come in and take our final pit stop, probably our final, barring some unfortunate accident. We're running it close. I wanted to finish about now, because I need to prepare for the Xfinity race if I'm going to stream that. Nailed it. Nailed it. Almost nailed it in the bad way. That was so close. I just have to hold on. Aside from pile driving Alex Bowman, we ran relatively major mistake free. Hold it. Hold it. No! We've had no trouble there all race. And at the very end, we get airborne over the curb. I just pushed it a little too far, I guess. Well, with a damaged car. Turn! Now I have some work cut out for me. Well, the action on track has picked up quite a bit. Well, let's run the leader back down, hopefully. And if you think I learned from my mistake, I didn't. I'm going to do it again. Full send. Yeah, we were sliding over that curb. And how far back am I? 2 seconds. Man, that was a decent lap too. We didn't really gain much. They've gained 3/10 this lap so far, 4/10. Let's see if we can squeeze past Newman here. No. Newman holding me up. All right, lap traffic. This might work out in our favor. Oh, we have plenty of fuel. We have plenty of fuel. They call me Mr. Lots of Fuel. All right. Donna. 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 We're here. We've got him right where we want him. In front of us. There's William Byron, not having a great day. I am using a controller. I have a Logitech G29. It's a little decent kind of starter wheel and pedal setup, but I just don't enjoy using it. Like, if I had a better place to set up the wheel and pedal, I would love it. I really enjoy using it, but it's not comfortable to sit at my desk with the wheel and pedal set up. So I want to get a mount for the wheel and pedals. Two laps to go. We just have to hold it together. Oh, we have a decent little lead here. A couple seconds. So that can float us a mistake or two. As long as it's not too bad. Oh yeah, they're stuck behind lap traffic. They have to be. We are gaining so much time. Running wide, very wide. I mean, yeah, it seems like they're still behind lap traffic. They were with me. They got stuck behind Byron and all those other guys. They might be clear now. Well, Ricky might be. All right. I almost murdered Kenseth reaching for that. One lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. This is for all the beans. All of them. Is that Joey Gase? The last... it's Chad Fincham. The last guy we're going to lap today. Oh no, we nailed it. We're gonna bring it home in first place. Took us about an hour 40 minutes, I would say, because we 104 speed rating, not bad, not bad. In my practice yesterday, in my little 13 lap race, I had a speed rating of 102, so better, did better. Not bad, not bad, you know. Not a 105, but still pretty good. That was fun. I mean, the setup is just it's super stable. It excels on long runs, but it just doesn't turn. Sometimes that's a good thing. You know, it helps. It makes it harder to spin out. But that was fun. That was a fun little stream there. We were able to win a 100% race at Watkins Glen. We're going to be live in like 30 minutes. Or, you know, around the time the Xfinity race starts. I know the TV broadcast starts in about 30 minutes. So we'll be live shortly before the green flag. So if you guys want to watch that race along with us, you know, I'll have the leaderboard pulled up. If there's any highlights, you know, people wrecking or going off track, we'll try to get a replay, show it on screen, and we'll just discuss the race or anything else that you guys want to talk about. But, yeah, thank you guys for the support in this stream. Michael Turner, Biff, Justin, PH14, Braden, DeMario. I saw Mason in here as well. YouTube account LOL. The King is Dead 15. I think that's most of you guys. Good seeing you guys. A lot of support in today's stream, but I'll be live for the Xfinity race. So if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, hopefully I see you guys